Alrighty, welcome back to Dynasty Warriors 7 Extreme Legends Definitive Edition. Um, I just finished playing the last episode, which, spoilers, Sunsei meets his early ends due to letting himself be lured away by someone who took advantage of his self doubts, and he didn't rely on those around him to give him support. Um, and that came off of me not having an excellent day and kind of being a little depressed. And then I was a little more depressed, and now I am possibly going to further compound that depression by playing just another one of these, which could go even worse. Their whole family could be slaughtered. And then I can sleep on that. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see what the next storyline has for us.
The fires within Sun Tzu's heart burned brightly as the successor of his father's legacy. But like all flames, his were eventually extinguished. Despite his burden of sadness and the weight of an entire kingdom on his shoulders, Sun Quan succeeded his fallen brother as ruler. By his side stood none other than Sun Tzu's old friend, the incomparable strategist Zhou Yu. On behalf of his new lord, Zhou Yu gathered the troops and hurriedly withdrew to Jiangdong. The soldiers of Wu were in a state of shock at having lost their ruler.
Me too.
Zhou Yu knew that it was not the right time to face Cao Cao. And so he professed that the best plan of action would be to lure Cao Cao to them by attacking Jing province. Within Jing were Sun Jian's old nemeses, Guangzhou and Liu Biao. Further, it lay in the center of the country. Its lands were fertile, and its population was plentiful. Convinced, Sun Quan followed Zhou Yu's advice and advanced his troops to Xiakou.
This background music is so solemn, it's not helping my mood.
Following the deaths of his beloved father and brother, the mantle of leadership had been suddenly thrust upon him. In fact, the severity of his circumstances often caused Sun Quan to question whether this was actually happening at all.
Xiakou? I'm not sure how to pronounce that. The one chair.
My lord.
Wow. Wow. Okay. Physics.
I cannot be like my brother. Zhou Yu must command our army.
That's a little close.
My lords Zhou Yu, Taishu Tse, my lady. My lord, who do you think it is that they're fighting for? And please, don't you say it's for Lord Sun Tzu either. It's you. Each and every one of them would gladly give their lives for you. They're giving everything they have.
You're right. I have been selfish. Lianshe, I ask that you stay by my side. If I ever lose my way again, I'll need you with me.
It would be my pleasure.
Alright, so we get to play as Sun Quan again. You know, it's costumes like that. That's why I don't say that this is for children. Let's see, what does she have to say?
Go on. Go and talk to everybody. They've all been worried about you, you know.
What do you have to say, sister?
I too am sad about Tse, but lamenting his death won't bring him back. That's why I'm going to do my best to help you.
I appreciate your kindness.
Alright, no, I have to talk him to start. Let's talk to a few more people and then we can buy and upgrade and all that.
Everyone's been really down since Xucheng. This is our chance to get everyone on their feet again.
That was He kind of did sound down. I'm trying to like analyze his voice acting. He sounded down, but also like mechanical. So, just a little bit.
How about a new
there.
weapon, my lord? He has anything you could ever wish to
And then
fight.
some. All right.
Well,
Do you have? Don't want. There's twin swords. How much? Oh my gosh, I have a lot of gold. Okay, I could buy some things. I don't know if that's good. I really don't know. What staff? That's attack 14. What am I using now? Weapons. Attack 27, attack 6. Ooh, what's a lightning sword? That's a 7 with a walking. Speed up enemy movements with strong attack. Stop the enemy's movement with a strong attack. I was like, speed up the enemy? That's not good. What about other options? Do we have other options? The Puggle stick. Puggle stick? Puggle? Twin swords, claws, the Shanghe. Wait, Zhanghe. The planter on a pocket! Oh my gosh, that's great. Leopard claws. Musu 1, attack 12. That's an option. We could go with the claws, the Thoss. Twin axes, I think that's a little heavy for how I want to fight. What did we select? We selected the lightning bolt, which is attack 17. Spines, lightning sword, that's what we have. Twin swords. Ooh, that's a 15. Let's go ahead and grab that. Alright, while we're here, let's just grab the skills. We have 1,000 to spend. Definitely want some more defense. Feel like range might be good as well. Let's think about this. 5th strong attack. Let's do that. And then that. What comes after this? 6th strong attack. Let's do range. And then how much is that? And then we can do that. And then what's the last thing? Speed. Yes, regular speed. I'm not sure if it's mounted or regular or all. I assume it's all based on the phrasing there. So now we have all of those unlocked. Musu attack 1. So there is where it says in the skills that you can learn like Musu attack 2. I don't know how that's done. But once we unlock it, we can experiment. Alright, and I wanted to talk to see what level the weapons he is selling are. Can I not buy that? Missing required weapon, war axe. So do I have to buy the war axe? Required weapon types. So if I buy that, and then I can... Interesting! So there's like a prerequisite before you can buy some things. Well, ultimately we're going to use this guy, so let's go ahead and just buy him since we're here. I'm spending my way out of depression, because that's a smart thing to do. When I was in school and I had less than no money, I would save up all of a currency in some game, and I would just go through phases where I just wanted to buy something. I wanted to splurge so bad, and I couldn't. So what I would do is I'd go to the game and get whatever currency I had saved up and just like splurge on outfits, splurge on, you know, just something that I've wanted for so long, and that helped kind of appease my desire for just wanting to buy something, wanting to indulge. And hey, I got through college without being in debt, and I owe that partially to video games. Alright, Zhou, let's go.
You look relieved. It is almost like you're a different person. Everybody, begin the march. We shall slay Huangzu and avenge our lord's death.
Huangzu, is that the guy with the axe? No, I think that's a different guy. But
Come, man.
All right, horse, let's
I
go.
will claim the head of my
This
father's
is gonna be
killer,
better. I know this
Guangzhou.
is gonna be better.
I am in your service,
Let's
my
start
lord.
on the left.
Together,
So
we will make
wait,
your brother's
west
dream
and go
a reality.
east. So I'm gonna take a little turn here. Hello, log. Wait. How do I? Okay. Interesting terrain. Boulders, logs.
Someone's behind this trickery. Until we stop him, this mess will only get worse.
I'm curious about the other swords that I selected.
Fight me now for glory.
Ooh, I like it. Fast moving.
Never thought I would encounter such a great warrior.
Doesn't quite hit very hard, but definitely moves quickly. Huh, whatever he was trying to do, I stopped him. He was trying to do some special move.
I must retreat.
Alright,
This
what are
is
y'all
not the
dropping?
end.
This officer bows before the might of the Sun family.
Let's go back to our regular weapon. I'm trying to think back to the other Dynasty Warriors. I think Sun Quan has always had just a sword. I don't think it's been anything special, which I think is why we generally didn't choose to play him back when you could choose.
To retreat is
We were
not
playing
necessarily
different
to lose.
characters through the storyline.
A true warrior
Alright,
indeed.
guess we'll go straight
You
and
will
over.
carry our honor across the land.
But there's so many really unique and interesting weapons and fighting types in here. I think that's why just like the regular sword people don't stand out very much unless you're like Gunman, who is just a character. Turning the camera. I just realized that map is really big. It's taking up like half of the screen.
I shall return. Remember that. For yours is the
Okay.
first head I shall seek.
This officer bows before the might of the Sun family.
More over to the other one in the middle.
My lord, my father's killer's out
Who-
there too.
where did
All I
Ling
ask
Tong
is that
come
he be
from?
left for me.
Remain calm, Ling Tong.
I would love to
We
play
must
as Ling
work
Tong.
together.
Why can't I play as Ling
That is
Tong?
how we fight. I have assumed command of this area.
He uses the nunchucks, right? Yeah.
I have assumed
I want
command
to
of
play
this
with
area.
nunchucks. He is one of my favorite characters generally to play. I always look forward to playing him as a character.
We believe in you, my lord. Each and every one of us are happy to be watched over by you.
There's some parts to the storyline here that just he just showed up. You're like, what? Where? How? Oh my gosh! You can't even hurt the ballistas. Ah, no!
You're out here
Nope,
all
nope, nope, nope,
alone?
nope, nope.
I welcome such carelessness
here.
in the ranks of my enemies.
Can we get out of the range? Yeah. No, they can fire through walls. Okay, that's not fair. It's like the hunters in WoW who can pop the ability and then fire through walls. That is just
I
wrong.
must
Should
retreat.
not exist.
This is not the end.
This officer bows
All right.
before the might of
One
the
more
Sun
down
family.
to the left, which is west. I'm trying really hard on my directions because I've always had like direction dyslexia where I couldn't get east and west figured out. And no matter how hard I try, even sometimes left and right. And I worked really hard on left and right.
I'll crush you like all of the others.
Let's go. Please allow
Come
me
on,
to cut you a
Sufe.
path.
Sufe?
I shall return.
All
Remember
right.
that. For yours is the first head I shall seek.
Let's see.
This officer bows before the
Is he
might of the Sun
above?
family.
Is there a way to look at the map? Can you change weapons in battle? What? Can I change it? I half want to try it and I half don't. You can! What the heck? What? I've never... So when I was struggling with Sun Tzu, I could have just upgrade. I should have... Depression is being overtaken by frustration. I don't know which is better or worse. I'm gonna go down below because there's looks like a way to get to the other level over here. Oh, so it goes down. For whatever reason, I was thinking that it went up. It's hard to read these maps sometimes. All right. Gan Ning!
Huh. The enemy commander.
Oh, he does not have a sword. That's
Very
new.
impressive.
He has like a scythe or a
For my
sickle.
lord, I will give my all.
I am just glad to see you happy again, brother.
Lord Gan Ning, the commander orders you to retreat at once.
Yeah, right.
What? He's just getting
He
fired
is
up.
never going to retreat.
Well,
No,
I
no, no,
guess
no,
an
no, no,
order
no!
is an
You were.
order.
Aw, he was so close.
Fight me now for glory!
An enemy unit has been sighted heading for the southeastern ships.
They must intend to attack our main camp. It would be nice to get them out of the way before we set
Alright, can
sail.
we cut them off? These horses have some wings. They must have had some Red Bull.
Victory will be
Alright,
ours
can
if
we
you
cut
can
them off?
survive
Can we
this.
cut them off? I'm not
Show
sure
them
if we'll
what
be
you've
able to
got.
get there in time. This is where like having 2 people is really helpful because you can have
Fight
one
on.
take
You
out
must not
the
fall short.
the current objective and then have the other one ready for the next objective and kind of spread out a bit so that you can always get to what you need when you need it. I miss playing 2-player.
Fight me now for
Those were the
glory!
good days.
This battle is mine.
This was like the only game that I could semi-succeed with, so my brothers would be okay with me playing with them. And that may be partially why this game is so special to me, because it was like my gateway game to play with my brothers. And actually feeling like I was contributing. Because like I'd be invited to play if they had a friend over and they just needed a 4th body.
Incredible,
But I
brother.
really didn't do
Okay,
that
now it's
much.
my turn to
You know,
show
they
you.
were always trying to help me. And I kept making mistakes. And yeah, I think that Dynasty Warriors, I owe a lot of being included and
Enemy
spending
has been
time with
repelled
my
for
friend,
now.
with my
We can
brothers,
at
who are
last
my
fight without
friends.
worrying about them sneaking
Especially
up
when I
on
was
us.
young. Alright, I guess we're turning around and going this way. Yeah, I guess I never thought about it, but I owe Dynasty Warriors and Halo and some of those games, a lot of that to my relationship with my brothers and our relationship building. And I don't think I would have gotten into games if it wasn't for my brothers. So there's a little give and take there. I'm just trying to pick up all these things as we're going along.
We need to capture that area
Where are we
over
supposed
there.
to capture?
Everybody, prepare to
I
go to
see
battle.
2 green things. Are we all supposed to head to the green things? Sure, what's going on? Okay, the scene took a while to show up. The pirate, Gan Ning.
My lord, he killed my father.
Oh, is that what
Let
happened?
me have him.
Calm down, Ling Tong. You mustn't lose your cool.
Take it easy. There's no need to argue. How about you both take me on at once?
The bells, so as legend goes, he would wear the bells so that people would hear him coming.
Whatever you do, be careful.
He
Otherwise,
wanted
you're
to
just gonna
know
get
that he
yourself
was
killed.
coming. He wanted people to know that it was him. He was just a little different. I guess, would you consider that arrogance? That level of like endangering yourself so that people know that it's you? How are you blocking my sword with a string? That is game physics right now. Or right there. Excuse me. Whew. There we go.
Go ahead. Do what you want with me.
Alright. I did not know Ling
This
Tong.
officer bows before the might of the Sun family.
The whole Ling Tong thing, that came out of nowhere. Like, how, we could have used some background there.
Are a match for mine.
We believe in you, my lord.
Oh,
Each
well,
and
that
every
was
one
the
of us
end.
are happy to be watched over by you.
She's in high spirits, just in time to end. Sounds about right.
Vengeance is mine. Father, brother, I will run no longer. For the people of Wu, I will forge a new future.
The victory at Xiakou was a momentous occasion for Wu. They gained the brave warrior Gan Ning, as well as many bright young officers and battle-hardened veterans. All of them were bound together by the strength of purpose displayed by Sun Quan. Now that he had awakened as a capable leader, many talented officers came to join
Well,
his
if it's
cause.
between Cao Cao and him, I'm going with him
Sun
every day.
Quan listened carefully to their opinions and strengthened his power base south of the Changjiang. Having defeated Yuan Shao, it was then that Cao Cao made his move to the south. After engulfing all of Jing within his mighty grasp, he set sights on Sun
Seems like
Quan.
there should be a graphic here.
Fight or surrender? The moment of decision had finally come.
Ooh, this is high graphics.
My lord, we cannot bow before a scoundrel like Cao Cao.
But we cannot hope to match the might of his army. We must
Strategists on
surrender.
the left, and then the
Cao
warriors on the
Cao's
right.
demand for our surrender. Liu Bei's request for an alliance. What would my father have done? Or my brother? Surrender. Alliance. Both options are
I thought he was going to say he was going to
reasonable,
surrender. I'm
I
like,
think.
no.
But I have faith in Wu. Faith in you all. Therefore, I must think of our future. We will fight. We will join forces with Liu Bei and defeat Cao Cao. From now on, any who suggest surrender will share in this desk's fate.
That's a little harsh. All right. Not quite as in a bad place as I was earlier, but still a little bit. We get to see Zhuge Liang for the first time, which is awesome. He's a really interesting character, and we get to fight with Liu Bei again. I wonder if the relationship between Wu and Shu kind of gets a little stronger, and Liu Bei and Sun Changjiang get a little bit more friendly. Yeah. Alrighty. I am going to end it there. Thank you all for joining. And as I mentioned before, but I'll just toss it in there again, there is a playlist. If you can get through the early times of all the ums and likes and empty dead air of the earlier videos, you are welcome to go back and watch those and see how I am progressing, as well as to see the whole storyline of Wu thus far. All right, well, thank you all for joining, and I'll see you all later.